All right, class, this is the home page of your Canvas. If we click on the announcement, there are a couple of announcements here. One of them is about exam one. It gives you the instruction, gives you the number of questions, the time, the password. You have, in this example, you have 90 minutes. And it's due on Saturday. You don't want to wait too long. If you, for example, take the exam at 11 p.m., you have only 59 or 50 minutes. Don't take a chance. Don't take it later than 6 or 7. And here's another very important announcement. Instruction on taking exams in MOM. Exams in MOM have certain instruction. When you are ready to take the exam in MOM, follow the instruction on the exam and show step by step. What follows is what you see in the beginning of each exam. It is highly recommended that you show work for some questions, preferably all, such as word problems and the ones that have multiple steps. There are questions that you can show work. There are questions maybe you can't. And there's the add work, but the best course of action is this one, class. You may show all your work on a piece of paper, take a picture, make it into a PDF file and upload it into the last question if you find it faster and easier. Finally, review the exam when they become available, normally the next day, and write down exam question, question number, and a short explanation why you think you can get a partial credit for that. And let me go over this very important video that you haven't watched. Good morning, class. I'm going to go over a sample exam. I want you to know the proper way of taking the exam. Number one, I would like you to read the pledge and honor that. Number two, I recommend that you show work for everything that you do, especially the ones that require partial credit and they involve a lot of steps, such as word problems. I would write them in a piece of paper or however I'm comfortable with, and then I will take it and change it into a PDF file. I would take a picture and I would upload it to my OpenMath. There are 3 ways to show work, okay? There's a place called add work, okay? I'm showing you the first example, okay? It says add work. I can do it right then and there. Or, and there are 3 ways. I'll show you after I put the first solution. So I've worked out this example, and here's what we got here. So I'm showing the work step by step, okay? And now I'm going to put it in. So -1 plus square root of 119, the I goes outside, divided by, I believe it was 6. Double check that. And I'm going to put a comma. And my second answer is -1 minus square root of 119 over 6. So now I can add work here by clicking on add work and use the math template to put that, or I can insert my work in the form of an image or a file. Okay. Now, when I do that one by one, it takes a little bit of time. Instead, I'm not going to add work here. In fact, I'm going to go to number 2. Number 2, also, I have done the work. I'll show you. Okay. Okay, so the answer is 25, and I put it in. Okay. So 25, and I'm showing the work. Number 3, completing the square. So I've shown the work here. Okay. for question number 3. So I need to add 81 to both sides. So I'm going to put 81 here, 81 here, and then it becomes parentheses x minus 8. Then outside the parentheses, I'm going to write a square, and then minus 74 and 81. They add up to 7. And again, I'm showing the work here, okay, also. So I have x minus 9 quantity squared is 7. X minus 9 is plus minus square root of 7. And so x is 9 plus minus square root of 7. Okay, I thought I put a 9 here. My apologies. All right, so therefore, this is 9, okay, minus square root of 7, and then 9 plus square root of 7. Those are the exact answers, okay? When they want an approximation and it says to 10,000 decimals, you want 4 decimals. That means you go to the 5th one and make a decision. That one is done. It's 11 point. Okay, the first one is 6.3542. 6.352. And the second one is 11.6458. 11.6458. Now, so I've read everything. I've done all my work, but I want to show the work. Here's what I do. Again, I can add work. Let me just hide this. I can add work for the first question, second question, third question. In one shot, I'm going to add everything here. How? Let me just quickly show you. When you have worked out like this, you probably take a picture. You can take this to a PDF file many different ways. So one way that I'm going to do that, and I'm going to quickly show you, I'm going to capture my work. Okay. I'm going to put it in here. That's my first question. This is my second question. I'm going to capture it. Again, this is one way to do that. I'm just showing you there are several different ways you can approach this anyhow you want. Then I grab the third one in the same manner. So I hope you see why I'm showing you this, because I want to show you that this really doesn't take long. You have to show your work anywhere, somewhere. And so if you capture it, it takes a few minutes. So I have this and I'm going to save that. Okay, I want to make sure I have it saved where I want it. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, so I have it saved. And I'm going to go back to my work here and now insert. So I'm going to look for the file. Okay. And I'm going to choose file to upload. I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to find my work and I'm going to upload that. And if I did have something else, I can, overwrite. Notice I have my work here. I have shown every step, okay? And I'm ready to submit the exam. So I'm going to say submit and end. And it says after submitting, you will not be able to change your answer. So that means you got to be careful. That means I still have time, maybe a few minutes. So I'm going to okay that. And I want to show you why I'm asking you to review that. Here's an example that students have sent. So this question has been done, and I hope you realize it is done correct. This is what the student has answered, and this is what the key is, okay? And both of them are the same. You will receive 0 point from my open math. You let me know and I give you full credit because it is correct, okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope you understand why you have to do it in the manner that I'm asking you so you can maximize your credit. I wish you all best of luck and happy studying, everybody. All right, class. And finally, if anything goes wrong that you can't upload it to the last question, you can upload it per question or to the last question because of the time. If you run out of time, upload it to the exam assignment on Canvas under the appropriate exam, or if you have to email the PDF file within 5 minutes of taking the exam. So you can put it in the exam assignment in Canvas, you can put it in the last question of a mom, or you can email it to me. But I'm hoping that you put it into the mom. Wherever you put that, that will be fine. Just make sure the best course of action to put it under the last question where it says ask.